Hi, this is Jim at Jiffy Ice Drills. In this segment, we're going to cover the proper procedure for changing the fuel tank on the Jiffy Model 41 4G gas-powered ice drill. The first step we're going to take is to remove the fuel lines from the carburetor. Just taking note here, the fuel line that comes out of the grommet on top goes on the fitting furthest away from the engine, and the fuel line coming out the bottom of the grommet of the fuel tank goes to the fitting closest to the engine. We'll remove those. Next step, we'll go ahead and remove the fuel line retention clip with the number 2 Phillips screwdriver. And we're going to slide that retention clip right off the fuel lines because we'll use that to mount the new tank. The next step we're going to take is to go ahead and remove the fuel tank. There's 4 mounting screws. They're Phillips head, again using a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Just loosen those up. This is somewhat of an unusual assembly. You got to be a little careful taking it apart due to the fact that there are spacers behind each of the mounting screws that hold the tank on. If you don't handle this kind of gingerly, the whole assembly behind it is going to kind of fall out and fall all over the place. So you're going to hold the fuel tank with your left hand as you unscrew the last screw. Then we're going to pull this straight up, and I'll actually show you those spacers. These are the spacers that go behind the screws. The next step we're going to take is go ahead and reassemble the new fuel tank. You want to reassemble the mounting screws and the spacers back in the tank. And then again, you want to move it down in here very slowly in the upright position. Kind of line up the mounting screws. I'll get each one of these started first before we tighten them up. Just loosely tighten these, and we'll go ahead and tighten them up nice and tight. Get the last one here. Then the next step we'll take is we'll go ahead and reassemble the fuel line retention clip. Put the fuel lines in. Reattach this. Snag that up nice and tight. And again, the lower fuel line goes on the fitting closest to the engine, and the upper fuel line goes on the fitting furthest away from the engine. And that basically concludes the proper procedure for changing the fuel tank on the Jiffy Model 41 4G gas-powered ice drill. If anyone has any questions regarding this procedure, I would like to take this time to thank you for your continued support of Jiffy Ice Drills, and want you to have a great day.